Yeah. Yeah.
Ukraine have had enough. After Russian attacks on Ukrainian cities, it decided to respond. Overnight, Ukrainian drones attacked Russia, which led to lots of explosions. Russian authorities reported that nearly 100 drones attacked Russian territory on the evening of April 1st and overnight into April 2nd, with multiple impacts in Taganrog, Rostov Oblast, where a state of emergency has been declared. The Russian Defense Ministry claims its forces shot down 93 drones overnight. The ministry reported that 87 drones were intercepted over Kursk Oblast, 4 over Rostov Oblast, and 2 over Belgorod Oblast. Acting governor of Rostov Oblast, Yuri Slyusar, confirmed the drone attacks and their consequences. Fires reportedly broke out in 2 apartment buildings, injuring 2 people. Svetlana Kambulova, the head of Taganrog, said that 1 drone got stuck in a tree on the outskirts of Taganrog, while another fell on garages in the city center. A state of emergency has been introduced in Taganrog, according to Kambulova. In Kursk Oblast, drone debris fell on the roof of an apartment building, leading to the evacuation of 60 residents. Ukraine has not commented on the drone attack on Russia. Ukraine has increased its attacks on Russian military bases and oil facilities to undermine its war machine since Russia attacked Ukrainian ones. However, Ukraine doesn't confirm all attacks.
Yeah.
Ukraine's 77th Air Mobile Brigade successfully repelled a large-scale Russian attack. In intense combat, Ukrainian forces destroyed 13 units of armored vehicles, eliminated 60 occupiers, and sent 28 more to the 300 category. The 77th Separate Airmobile Brigade of Ukraine's air assault forces has recently played a pivotal role in countering Russian offensives in the Kharkiv region. In late March 2025, Russian forces amassed 16 armored vehicles and approximately 100 infantry troops near Kupiansk, aiming for a significant assault. The 77th Brigade successfully repelled this attack, resulting in the destruction of 12 armored vehicles and 1 tank, and inflicted casualties of 60 killed and 28 wounded among the Russian troops. Prior to the assault, Ukrainian drone operators from the brigade strategically mined the roads, disrupting the enemy's advance. This proactive measure showcased the brigade's effective use of modern warfare tactics. The 77th Airmobile Brigade was formed in the summer of 2022 as part of Ukraine's efforts to expand its air assault forces. Based in Kryvyi Rih, Dnipro Oblast, the brigade has been actively engaged in various operations since its inception. Notably, in August 2024, on Ukraine's Independence Day, the brigade was honored with the title Nadniprianska and awarded the For Courage and Bravery decoration, reflecting its significant contributions to the nation's defense. The 77th Separate Airmobile Brigade has established itself as a key component of Ukraine's airborne forces, executing a range of critical operations across multiple fronts. Since its formation in 2022, it has been engaged in defensive and offensive actions, particularly in the eastern and southern regions of Ukraine. During the counteroffensive in the summer of 2023, the brigade played a crucial role in pushing Russian forces back in the Zaporizhzhia and Donetsk regions. Ukrainian commanders highlighted the unit's rapid mobility and adaptability in urban and rural combat environments. The brigade participated in key engagements around Robotyne and Verbov, using precision artillery strikes and coordinated infantry assaults to weaken entrenched Russian positions. The U.S. will skip a key Ukraine defense meeting for the first time, as Pete Hegseth won't attend or even join virtually. No senior Pentagon officials are expected to go, a clear signal that the U.S. is shifting away from supporting Ukraine. Pete Hegseth will not attend a gathering of 50 countries to coordinate military support for Ukraine, multiple European officials and a U.S. official said. The first time the coalition will gather without America's Secretary of Defense participating. The group will meet April 11th in Brussels and will be chaired by Germany and Britain. Hegseth attended the last meeting in February, though he became the first U.S. Defense Secretary in the coalition's 26 meetings not to lead it. Hegseth won't join in person and isn't expected to join virtually either, according to a U.S. official, who, like others, was granted anonymity to discuss the planning. In fact, the Pentagon is unlikely to send any senior representatives, which typically join the secretary on such trips. The United States is still assessing how its officials will participate in the various forums that support Ukraine, including those that help manage security assistance and training, the U.S. official said. For Europeans, the secretary's absence is the latest sign of the Trump administration's lower priority approach to arming Ukraine, a point Hegseth made clear at the last meeting in February. In a speech from Brussels, Hegseth scolded European officials, urging them to take more control of their own defense rather than relying on America's 75-year role helping defend the continent. He also ruled out the possibility of NATO membership for Ukraine before the administration had itself made a decision on the topic, something the chairman of the Senate Armed Services Committee, Roger Wicker, called a rookie mistake. President Donald Trump will not allow anyone to turn Uncle Sam into Uncle Sucker, Hegseth said, referring to a quote from former President Dwight D. Eisenhower. Hegseth's predecessor, Lloyd Austin, founded the Ukraine Defense Contact Group shortly after Russia's full-scale invasion in 2022. Since then, the group has helped raise and coordinate more than $126 billion in security aid to Ukraine, around half of which has come from America. In the 3 years since, the group became synonymous both with Ramstein Air Base, where it was founded, and U.S. leadership. The only time Austin did not attend one of the group's in-person meetings was early 2024, when he was recovering from complications following cancer treatment. Instead, he called into the summit and had Celeste Wallander, a top Pentagon policy official, convene the group. Russian terror attacks on Ukrainian civilian infrastructure are continuing. This is Kharkiv right now, after yet another brutal Russian terror attack on civilian buildings. Over 15 explosions were heard in the city. The State Emergency Service shared the aftermath of a Russian drone attack in Kharkiv. 14 rescuers and 4 units of equipment were involved, along with police, utility services, and volunteers. 5 people were injured, including a 10-year-old child. The Kharkiv Regional Prosecutor's Office said Russian forces launched the attack using Zhuran-2 drones, striking the city for about an hour, starting at 9:45 p.m. Spokesman Dmitry Chubenko said approximately 14 strikes were recorded in the Kyivsky district, marking the 5th major attack on the city in a week.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. He's doing the job every day.